Many small businesses are struggling, as we know, as counties up and down the Front Range have moved into level red COVID restrictions. But as we work to rebound, a new effort could bring those mom and pop shops some relief if the governor and state health department agree. News 5's Andy Cohen joins us live tonight. A 360 look at the issue, Andy.
Yeah, Elizabeth, some 45 groups, including the Colorado Restaurant Association, the National Federation for Independent Businesses, and chambers of commerce from communities all over Colorado have signed onto a letter to the governor asking him to modify COVID restrictions in hopes of helping some small businesses survive.
It's really a terrible situation.
A few weeks ago, restaurant owners in Loveland banded together and decided as a group not to comply with new COVID restrictions.
The sheriff of Larimer County said, we're not going to shut you down. The police department of Loveland said, we're not going to enforce this. The city council said, no, we're on your side. And even the local health board said, oh, wow. Let's work together and let's see if we can make sure that there's a safe way to do that.
John Caldera of the Independence Institute praised the decision in a column last week, calling the restrictions a Hobson's choice. When Governor Polis was asked about Loveland just before Thanksgiving, he said health restrictions should be applied evenly across the state and that local health officials needed to decide if they were going to side with the virus.
Quite clearly, no matter where you operate in the state of Colorado, you're subject to state law. And of course, as has been the case throughout this health crisis and even before this health crisis, CDPHE licenses restaurants. We have Department of Revenue that licenses liquor stores. No matter where you are, no matter what commissioners think, liquor stores can't sell liquor to 17-year-olds.
The State Department of Revenue's Liquor Enforcement Division investigates whether restaurants or other licensees are complying with COVID restrictions. A spokesperson said they'll prioritize education and outreach first, but that businesses who break the rules could face administrative action.
One of the most difficult things for our businesses during this time of changing restrictions, every 2 weeks things can change. It's impossible to plan.
An alternative solution is in the works. Business groups from around the state have signed a letter asking the governor to apply the Mesa County 5-star program statewide. Any participating enterprise could operate at restrictions one step lower on the COVID dial, provided they keep customers spread apart, check employees for symptoms, and clean high-touch surfaces.
And so what we really love about the Mesa County plan is that it would allow businesses to have some certainty and be able to plan for an indefinite amount of time how they could do business.
Now, currently, the state is reviewing the data that's coming out of Mesa County. However, the Springs Chamber told us that the expectation, their hope right now, is that if this change takes place, that it would happen by Friday, December the 18th. Always watching out for you. Andy Cohen, News 5.